Hello once again and welcome back to another festive episode of Father and Sundays, the unexplainable guide to absolutely nothing. This week we are on episode 48.
48.
I know, back to the old ways it seems. And we are talking about Christmas.
Oh, I love Christmas and you'll love it.
Wow. Anyway, stick around if you want to hear more. Hello, Dad.
Hello, Connor.
This isn't the podcast.
It isn't really, is it?
No, this is actually a little bit of a pre-ramble before the actual podcast starts because we recorded the podcast a couple of days ago on Christmas Eve. Today is Christmas Day.
Yes, it is Christmas Day.
And
what on earth are we talking on a podcast on Christmas Day? Surely we'll be entertaining.
Well, yeah, sure there'll be people here and there's for us to entertain, but no, there isn't.
No.
There's a good reason for it. A member in our household on a lateral flow test this morning tested positive. We're still waiting at PCR result, but just to play it safe as well, I mean, obviously it wouldn't be ideal for people to come here, but me and you, strictly speaking, we can, because we both tested negative, we can go about our business and still do stuff, but we'd
go about our business.
Yeah, go about our business.
I have some business to go about. No, you're right, it scuppered all the plans we had today, but was really unfortunate. Unfortunately, it's happening to an awful lot of people.
Yeah, I don't feel alone in that, and I feel bad, and to a certain extent, with anyone listening to this who's had to have Christmas on their own or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily there's 3 of us in the household, pretty much giving away who it was there. There's 3 of us in the household, so we did still spend Christmas with someone else, but I know there's a lot of people that didn't. And this isn't very fun for a podcast, but I just wanted to advise before you go on to listen to the podcast, and next week we go, no.
Obviously, we were totally, at the time of recording the podcast, which you're about to hear, we were totally unaware that anything was going to happen. We'd all been testing each day, and it'd all been coming back negative, and then out of the blue,
all 3 of us had a test yesterday.
Very early this morning, and out of the blue,
early this morning,
it popped up.
I think she just didn't want to go for parkrun on Christmas Day.
Well, I've got to have a look at it and see if it's a proper red pen that someone's just felt tip penned it on there, but we'll see. But
yeah, I mean, so there's a couple of things in this podcast that didn't go to plan. There are things that did also go to plan.
Yep. Can't remember what they are.
Wouldn't go into it because it essentially would spoil a bit too much. But I mean, we mentioned about later in the episode, we do mention about a Zoom call that we plan to have anyway. So that still goes ahead, but with not all the same people.
And it's just happened as well.
Yeah, it's just happened. We've just come off of it. So you got that to look forward to. And there's also some things like, because there was only 3 of us, we had a big turkey that we didn't cook.
No.
So I go into quite a lot about certain things that I love about Christmas, and some of that didn't happen. So
yes, oh bless you.
That's all right. We're already planning to have a Christmas in a couple of weeks when everything's all fine.
Yes, and
as long as Boris permits it.
Yeah, and like you said, lots of people are going through the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just an unfortunate thing, but we are still lucky that we can talk to people on Zoom, and there were 3 of us here that could keep each other company.
Still made the most of it, still had a laugh.
Yep.
Had a good day. Was really frustrated this morning, not at anyone, but more at the situation. Yeah. But as the day's gone on, just come to think, well, it's Christmas, you got to make the most of it.
And some great gifts as well.
Yeah. What it's meant is I've got some really cool new speakers. Thank you very much for those, by the way. For my PC, and I've been able to set those up.
I've got some new pants.
I've got some new pants too. I've got a new dressing gown.
Yeah. I've got some new socks.
Yeah. We're going to list everything.
Some chocolate.
Some more chocolate. Lots of chocolate.
Yeah. Some new pants. Did I tell you I got some new pants?
You did tell me about the pants.
Yeah. Nice pants. They are black pants. Yeah.
Yeah. And because we've decided to not to, you mentioned, because we decided not to open presents from people that we're planning to see but couldn't quite see yet.
That's to look forward to.
We've got that to prolong Christmas out a bit more. So it's got its positives, and we're looking on the bright side. But to anyone else who's had to sit on Christmas, I hope it's not been too bad.
Keep positive.
Yeah.
Keep smiling.
Whether that be COVID or not, to be fair.
Yeah. Keep going forward, keep looking for something in the darkness, and take a torch. And if you haven't got a torch, if you've got a mobile phone, that should light up as well. So,
But we've got a lot of drinks to drink downstairs.
We have got a lot of drinks. Got
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, not normally anyway, do we? But yes, there we go. Okay,
Lots
then.
of chocolate just for us.
Lots of chocolate just for us, and I'll probably go and eat some of that now.
I'm not quite sure how I'm going to edit this in. What I might do is I might put the intro back in and then let it fade out again so it goes in as normal once this bit's over.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. I'm going to do that now and then schedule it to go out tomorrow. And this is all a look into what it's like.
It's all going a little bit too...
It's all going
wrong.
Bottoms up.
Yeah.
I haven't even done the banner yet for this episode.
Oh my God. Better get on with it then.
Yeah, better get on. So because I need to get on with it, we're going to leave it there.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy the podcast.
Yep.
It's certainly an interesting one. Everything goes a little bit wrong.
Yeah. And I'll update you on my pants next week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I look forward to... Are you wearing them now?
In the review, no, because I got them. I already had a pair of pants on. I wasn't I don't get up in the morning and not put things on just in case someone buys me a gift.
I went downstairs fully naked.
No, did you?
Yeah.
And it was a real disappointment when you got nothing. You still like it now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm just waiting for someone to give me some clothes.
I wish someone would.
You only got socks. I'm just walking around with socks.
You're not supposed to wear them like that either.
No. Anyway, I guess I'm going to say stick around if you want to hear more.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
We're not saying bye because it's the start of the
Okay,
podcast.
hello.
Hello. Stick around if you want to hear more. Hello again, Dad.
Hello there. How are you?
What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know. What's happening at the start of this episode?
I don't know.
Is it just you filled with Christmas cheer that you just can't hold it back?
I am so excited. It's going to be Christmas very, very soon.
Well,
in fact, too soon, really.
In fact, when someone listens to this, they're going to be like, oh, I'm fed up of Christmas because it's the day after Christmas.
Say Christmas gone, they'll be looking forward to next Christmas.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yeah,
sorry,
it'll all be over.
You all had your Christmas.
You'll all feel really sick.
Yeah, you're all going to be sick and
Brussels
thinking,
sprouts.
Oh, Christmas is done again. But you know what?
Yeah.
Hopefully you're all sitting there. Maybe you're listening to this at lunchtime. So we'll try not to be too gross. And you'll be grabbing some leftovers out the fridge and making a leftover sandwich.
Nice.
That's one of my favourite Christmas things to do.
Is it really?
Yeah, one of my favourite. By the way, my name's Connor, just in case you weren't aware.
Oh, hi, Connor.
Thanks. I'm the son in Father and Sundays.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm your son, to specify.
Wow.
Yeah.
Drop a bombshell like that.
One of my favourite things at Christmas is Boxing Day leftover sandwich where I pretty much take everything, and I mean everything, that wasn't eaten as long as it wasn't on someone's plate, as anything that wasn't eaten in the Christmas dinner, and I put it in a sandwich.
See, no, I'm not keen on that.
Roast potatoes, parsnips, turkey, cranberry sauce, beef. There would be no pigs in blankets left. Stuffing.
Wow.
And if there's any vegetables, there's a good chance they'll go in there.
Wrapping.
Yep.
Fortune-telling fish.
Yep, that's it.
All that sort of thing, yeah. No, I don't like that. I'm a cheese and cracker man, me. And to be quite honest, I look forward to sort of...
cheese and crackers thing aren't just Christmas to you, because on the build-up to Christmas, you constantly eat the cheese and crackers.
I've ate quite a lot of the crackers already.
Yeah, you got in a bit of trouble.
Oh, no, I got a bit of trouble. But anyway...
when we got those... Mum went, I'll put these at the back so he doesn't see them straight away.
What
you found them very
about?
quickly. And you actually whispered to me, you went, by the way, there's crackers in the back of the cupboard. And I was like, yeah, I know, they'll put it in the back of the cupboard so you wouldn't see them.
Oh, what? You just look, I can do what I like.
You ended up buying more, didn't you?
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm going to keep trying to do this in a second. Yes, I did end up buying some more. I'd done a dry run on some sort of budget crackers. Which seemed
Would
to
you
be...
recommend?
Yeah, I think they were okay, actually.
Where are they from?
Aldi? They were from Aldi, yeah. So...
they stand the test.
They do stand the test of time. And time is what we've got, as you just looked at your watch. Did you know a Christmas fact about me?
No.
No. Well, it's not so much a fact as
What's
something
your name,
that happened. David.
All right.
No. As you know, I'm a postman, right? And whilst doing my round a week or so ago and attempted to post some letters, a door wreath fell over the top of my head and covered me with glitter and fake snow. So I had to walk around the rest of the day sparkling like I'd been to a weekend at Mardi Gras.
No, that's nice.
Yeah. And did you know something else?
No.
I'm going to take you back to last year when a customer of mine said to me...
Last Christmas,
and a customer of mine handed me a card and said to me, there you go, Merry Christmas. There's a little something inside there for all your hard work, right? God bless you. And she gave me a card. And when I opened it up a bit later on, there was nothing in it, right? Which I thought was strange. And then this actually happened today. The same person saw me and said, oh, I've got something for you. Gave me a little card. And she said, Merry Christmas and thanks for all your hard work. There's a little something in there for you. So I didn't wait too long. I got outside, sat in my van and opened up the card. And do you know what was in that card?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook.
A plaster.
Yeah.
An actual plaster, not a used one. So it's,
Well, that's
it's
good.
at
That's
least
positive.
it's something, but a plaster. So I can't wait till next year to see what I get then.
Maybe you'll get like a bandage. Maybe
Yeah.
it's up in itself.
What, she's just gradually giving me a first aid kit?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened the first time round then. Anyway,
She
right.
couldn't fit the case in it, so
Case,
she
the
just didn't give
case.
it to you.
Right. Well, look, Christmas. I love Christmas. I really do. I still find it exciting. I like other people to be excited about it as well. I would say, like, it's about the anticipation for me. I actually enjoy the bit leading up to Christmas. Not so much the work, but the bit leading up to Christmas and Christmas Eve.
I've said it before, it's the receiving a present and it's the moment just before you open it that's the most enjoyable.
Yeah, but I would say even I mean, it's lovely. I'll get some really nice stuff and all the rest of it. And it's lovely when people think of you. But I find giving people presents, when you've done something you think they're really going to like, obviously if it goes really wrong, it can be quite upsetting and distressing.
Yep.
But when you give someone a present that you've been planning for some time, and to watch their face when they open it, and I mean, there's no better feeling, surely. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yes. There is a better feeling?
No.
Or no, there isn't a better feeling. All right, no. But what's your favourite part of Christmas then? Is it going to be like Boxing Day with the leftovers, or is it sort of...
No, it's normally sitting down and eating.
Yeah.
With everyone there.
All right, like sort of the
Shame
proper
we haven't been able
Christmas
to do
dinner.
that, but...
No, it's
last
been a
year-
bit of a nightmare, isn't it? But let's not dwell on the negative there. We probably, it's looking like it. No one ever takes anything for granted now because
No.
of what's been happening. But we should be okay for the amount of people we think are coming around to eat on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But that all depends on everybody being okay and that nothing changes before then. But yeah, no, so that's your favourite bit?
Yeah, I like sitting down, having everyone there, eating the dinner.
Yeah? What about Christmas Eve? Did you get excited on Christmas Eve?
As a child, I did.
Yeah.
I remember one particular Christmas, I really struggled falling asleep, and I was, when you move around and try and change position, at one point I did a handstand against the wall to try and help me
In
fall
your sleep or
no,
dinner?
like trying to fall asleep, and then I fell asleep. Doing
What,
this
like that?
handstand, Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Not a handstand, just like a headstand, like laying up
you
against
used
the
to,
wall.
yeah, you used to just sort of be all over the place.
Woke up a bit later on, like, oh, I did actually fall asleep.
No, see, I love it. I think it's nice when everybody can get together. I mean, I used to go, when I was younger, I used to go out down the pub on a Christmas Eve, or I used to be at work and
I
we'd
could
go...
never do that. A lot of people do their Christmas days with a hangover, and I can't
See, I have
see
been
why that
there,
would be
not ever had
enjoyable.
a proper full-on one, but I've certainly had a bit of a hangover, and it just ruins everything.
I think it's just because on a Christmas Eve, everyone's thinking, I ain't got work tomorrow.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, actually, it used to be as well as drinking on Christmas Day. You used to start drinking sort of quite
Yeah, a lot of
early
people
on.
do that as well.
But
then
not
we're
because
big
I particularly
drinkers.
know, and none of us are, but I don't think we'll do that at all. And in fact,
I probably won't drink at
ridiculously,
all.
in the past, people have said, what, we've got to get stuff in. So we've got this in, we've got that in, we've got some vodka, we've got some scotch, we've got beers in, we've got wine in, we've got everything like that. I think this year, the most exotic drink we'll have is a J2O.
Or a Pepsi Max Lime.
Pepsi Max Lime. What a party.
Big fan of those in our house at the moment.
It does seem to be, doesn't it? That's the thing that keeps going. What does Christmas mean to you, though?
Sorry?
You know, if we... I've looked...
Didn't expect this question to come.
No, well, obviously, Christmas is supposed to be the birth of Jesus Christ, right? Now, I had a little look at that, right? And I thought, you know, because astronomers believe...
have you?
But, yeah, well, no. But astronomers have had a look at it. I don't know why astronomers, but people with sort of biblical scholars looked at it and said that he was actually born in June.
In the summer, yeah.
So why on earth are we celebrating it?
It was moved to coincide with the pagan holiday.
Really?
Yeah.
What, 6 months?
Yeah. It was moved to coincide with the pagan holiday and also coincide... that's also the reason why we have Christmas trees, is the pagan holiday.
Right.
Yeah.
So why
to celebrate
would it,
winter and stuff.
So, you know, if you start thinking about that he was born in a manger, right, or in a barn, right, which makes me think of my dad, were you born in a barn when you leave a door open, right? But if it was a summer, that wouldn't have been such an issue, would it? It probably could be quite nice to be outside, or at least sort of...
To be fair, if it was the winter, then they probably wouldn't survive the night, so it's probably a good thing it was in the
mind
summer.
you, though, where was it, though?
Jerusalem.
Yeah. Does it get
Bethlehem.
colder there? Does it get cold at night?
Oh, I don't know. I've not done my research into the weather.
The other thing the biblical scholars, I like that, biblical scholars said, he was
Have you been speaking with them?
Born between Zoom. I've done Zoom.
Yep.
Between 6 and 4. Now this blows. This just can't be right. He was born between 6 and 4 BC. How could he be born? Because surely BC stands for before Christ.
Yeah.
So how can he be born before Christ?
Because they're talking about the actual person, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things that have been changed so they match a... This sounds like I'm just having a go at religion now. This is purely because we're talking about Christmas. There's a lot of things that have been moved and adjusted so they suit a story when things have been written in things like the Bible.
Yeah.
So things like, for example, when he was born would be moved so it would suit when this happened and when this happened and when this happened. Do you know what I mean? So, for example, the reason why Christmas, the actual day he was born, was moved to the Christmas, moved to the winter in the northern hemisphere. That is, in the southern hemisphere, it's still the summer. But yeah, it's the reason it was moved then. So it falls in line with that pagan holiday. And I think with a lot of things to do with stuff like the Roman calendar, which if you consider the Roman calendar, they probably just made a guess about when he was born.
Right,
I don't know.
okay.
Made a guess about when he was born, and then it turns out he was actually born a bit before. I don't know.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm not a biblical scholar.
No, it's just like when I read that, I thought, well, one, if he was born in June, then you've explained this. Why are we celebrating in December? And two, if they're saying he was born, and they're actually quoting that he was born a particular year before he was actually born, like according to the way they're actually putting it, it's sort of
it's like a negative, almost like a double negative, but it's not.
Right. Okay. Well,
That's a strange face you just pulled.
Well, it is a strange face. You know, and I don't need to
can't
pull
help it.
anything. No, I can't help that. Did you know? I mean, we call him...
It's one of your favourite catchphrases on this.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Right, so...
Sometimes
we
I
talk
do.
about, obviously, the big man. We've talked about Jesus, but now we're talking about the big man, right? Santa Claus. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know...
Big fan Santa Claus. I thought you were going to go for God. But
No.
they're the same person, Jesus and God, aren't they?
Are they?
Meant to
I
be.
thought no, they're not. It's his son.
Yeah, but they also say about... Never mind,
this
that's
is
another
so
thing for religion.
Let's just no. It's not that Christmassy, is it? In Turkey,
Yep.
he's known as Noel Baba. right? In Russia,
Are you going to list all of them?
no, because Noel Baba means Father Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. In Russia, he's called Dead Moroz, Grandfather Frost, right? In Italy, he's called Babbo Natale, which is, now this may, Daddy Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Yeah, but Father Christmas sounds right. Daddy Christmas doesn't sound
Pretty much
right,
same
does
thing.
it? Oh, what about this one? You know,
They're synonyms.
in Germany, right? Now, obviously, I'm multilingual, but you know, I might get some things wrong. Weihnachtsmann, or Weihnachtsmann.
If it's a W, isn't that normally a V sound?
Weihnachtsmann, right? It translates as Christmas man. That seems.
it's
I
the
know
man
it
at
says what it
Christmas.
does, but it doesn't, as far as I'm concerned. So you got Papa Noel, Pierre Noel, Daddy Christmas, Kris Kringle.
Just sorry, you're doing direct translations though.
Yeah, I know I am.
Right.
But Kris Kringle, do you know why people call, and especially in Canada and USA, they call him Kris Kringle? Do you know why?
Because he likes crinkle chips.
Crisps. He likes Kringle crisps. No.
Yeah.
It originates from the German word Christkind or Christ child. So just another little. You see, every time you come onto one of these podcasts with me, you become a little bit more. What's the word? Intelligent, I think is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, yeah, because like these are things that you wouldn't necessarily go and look up yourself.
Like how to fend off a Bigfoot with a Kit Kat.
Yeah. I mean, these things you could have gone your whole life without knowing about that.
I probably could have, yeah, you're right.
You probably could, right? And this could hold you in good stead in the future.
Every day, in every way, the things people do, the things people say, just irritate me, please sedate me. These are the things that really get my goat.
Door thongs, glitter, tiny cards, massive cards with half an address on it. The general public.
So another big thing about Christmas is there's a lot of Christmas carols, aren't there?
There are a lot of Christmas carols. I like a Christmas carol.
I like a Christmas carol. What's your favourite, or Christmas song even? What's your favourite Christmas song?
Favourite Christmas song? I like Away in a Manger.
Oh, I didn't expect you to go with that one.
Are you talking about actual...
Any song, Christmas carol, could be anything. But you weirdly went for a pretty much a carol, which is a hymn, almost, not a hymn.
Yeah, but I like that. If you go to a carol concert and that, there's something quite...
All the kids standing at the front singing Away in a Manger.
Yeah, but that's quite sweet.
I thought you were going to go with your favourite one's Little Donkey.
Little Donkey. Why, that's quite good as well.
Yeah, it's a banger, that one, isn't it?
It is a banger, yeah. They don't make songs like that anymore,
Really
do they?
head banger, that one.
Yes. What about you then?
So, I mean, there's a lot of really good songs, like pop songs. But when I think of Christmas, I think of, well, I was walking down the high street the other day and I was looking at all the shops and everything down the high street and I was thinking, wow, the high street is dying.
Oh, right.
Which is true.
Yeah.
Online retail has essentially
decimated the
along
high
with other
street.
things such as COVID and Brexit and all these other things has just meant that the high street isn't what it used to be. There's no like department stores and stuff like that. And I was counting them and I was thinking, wow, this reminds me of a Christmas song. Do you know what Christmas song I'm thinking of?
I think I do know which Christmas song you're thinking of.
The 12 Days of Christmas. So I thought about it and I thought, well, I'm going to put together my own version of 12 Days of Christmas.
Marvellous.
And I'm going to sing it. Would you like to sing it with me?
I'll give it a go, although I don't know the words.
All right, well, I'll show you the words and then we'll do it.
Okay.
On the first Christmas since the crunch from the high street I could see an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the second Christmas since the crunch on the high street I could see 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the third Christmas since the crunch on the high street I could see 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the fourth Christmas since the crunch on the high street I could see 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the fifth Christmas since the crunch on the high street I could see 5 different Gregs, 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the sixth Christmas since the crunch from the high street I could see 6 Sainsbury's locals, 5 different Gregs, 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the seventh Christmas since the crunch from the high street I could see 7 pharmacies, 6 Sainsbury's locals, 5 different Gregs, 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the 8th Christmas since the crunch from the high street I could see 8 floors to Primark, 7 pharmacies, 6 Sainsbury's locals, 5 different Gregs, 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the 9th Christmas since the crunch from the high street I could see 9 buskers busking, 8 floors to Primark, 7 pharmacies, 6 Sainsbury's locals, 5 different Gregs, 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the 10th Christmas since the crunch from the high street I could see 10 charities collecting, 9 buskers busking, 8 flies to Primark, pharmacy, 6 Sainsbury's locals, 5 different Gregs, 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the 11th Christmas since the crunch on the high street I could see 11 mums are texting, 10 charities collecting, 9 buskers busking, 8 floors to Primark, 7 pharmacies, 6 Sainsbury's local, 5 different Gregs, 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be. On the 12th Christmas since the crunch on the high street I could see 12 phone repair shops, 11 mums are texting, 10 charities collecting, 9 buskers busking, 8 floors to Primark, 7 pharmacies, 6 Sainsbury's locals, 5 different Gregs, 4 99p stores, 3 Costa coffees, 2 lost grands and an empty space where Woolworths used to be.
Flawless, I think that was.
Absolutely flawless.
It was indeed. I think that went pretty well. I mean, apart from all the bits that
We went wrong.
on.
Yeah, that ain't bad for a couple of run-throughs.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, this was only over our second run through of that.
Yeah.
And
There's some tricky words there, some tricky big words that don't quite map across the actual song itself.
No, they don't.
But never mind. Well, no, I enjoyed that.
But do you think that suits
got me
the
into-
high street nowadays?
I think it does suit the high street, and it's got me in a real Christmassy mood.
Christmassy mood, even though even though it's a uncopyrighted song, it's in the public domain, it was really difficult to find an uncopyrighted version of it, so we actually just sung it without actually any music.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think anyone noticed where we slipped up?
No.
No?
I
Did we
can't
slip
see
up?
it. I thought I was absolutely
Because
flawless.
I've
like
got
I
to
said
be
at the
honest, I
beginning.
don't think you said 4 99p stores at all.
Oh, I find that really difficult to say.
So you just didn't say it.
4 99p stores.
4 99p stores.
4 99p stores.
No, 4 99p stores.
That's what I'm singing.
Yeah,
So
but
4.99p stores.
what's going on with your 4.99p stores?
4.99p stores.
See, the problem you've got is you're getting to the end of the verse, that bit. By the time it gets to the end of it, you've only just said the word 4.
So it went like 5 different Gregs,
4.99p
stores. And that is why I didn't sing that line.
All right, I get it.
Okay.
That's fair, I guess.
Well, congratulations. I
Thank you
enjoyed
very
that.
much. So that was like not one of my favourite songs, but it was a song that everyone knows but doesn't know at the same time because
Yeah.
everyone always messes it up. My favourite one, we used to do actions at school for that. My favourite one used to be, in the actual version, 8 Maids a Milking.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 'cause you used to do that as the action. I moved my hands up and down. Also, just a little thing for you. I mentioned it to you a second ago. This song...
Sorry, I'm still finding your 8 Maids milking rather disturbing the actions.
Right.
But there you
6 Weeks
go.
of Laying is this.
Is it?
Yeah. I made a constipated face there. So this song, just for any completely nerdy knowledge here, in the public domain, however, one line of it isn't, and that's the bit that is number 5. And as it's not in the public domain, I guess I won't be saying it.
But why? Would you know why?
Because someone has claimed it. Because the person died in 1952 that rewrote that bit, and it still means it's
Do you
owned by
know
someone.
the part in it? Because you can say the other parts, yeah?
I'm pretty sure I can say that part. I just don't want to sing it.
Is it 4 calling birds?
4 calling birds, yeah.
Yeah. That has only been...
No, it's
that-
4
there's-
99 pistols.
There's different 4 calling birds. No, that's changed. That wasn't always 4 calling birds.
Well, I think the number 5 changed as well, to be fair, hence the reason that it was copyrighted.
Oh, there you go. Learn something again. It's another bit of information, another bit of useless information.
But yeah, that was an
Okay.
English song.
Yeah. Well, do you want to hear another English song?
What?
Yeah. Because I wrote a little song about
You
Christmas.
never.
I did, yeah.
Has it actually got music in the background?
It actually has got music in the background because it's an original song.
Yeah.
And it's all about being a postman at Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll play it then.
Go for it.
It's a nightmare being a postman. Especially when Christmas comes. We have piles of cards and parcels. You put up glitter wreaths and door phones. It's not my fault that the rubbish you have bought has not yet been delivered. So back off, mate, there's only so much I can take. I'm like Santa Claus, but much thinner. No, I haven't seen your parcel. No, he hasn't seen your parcel. We're sent from Timbuktu. Timbuktu. I'm not a psychic or magician. Always wanted to be a magician. I don't know what you want me to do. What to do? It's not my fault that the rubbish you have bought has not yet been delivered. La la la. So back off, mate. There's only so much I can take. I'm like like Santa Claus, but much thinner. Na, na, na. Your friend sent a card on Tuesday. Send a card on Tuesday, but they don't know your address. No address. They just drew a dodgy picture. What a dodgy picture. Postcode they just guessed. OMG. It's not my fault that the rubbish you have bought has not yet been delivered. Not delivered, not delivered. So back up, mate. There's only so much I can take. I'm like Santa Claus, but much thinner. So much thinner.
That was a really Christmassy song, that.
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it was. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'd say, right, I've got a cat on my lap now.
Yeah, you've gained a cat.
Yeah.
Scratching at the carpet.
Scratching the carpet, so I've
So
let him
let him
in,
in.
and now he's sort of sitting on my lap, looking at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah. If you hear jingle bells, it's either Father Christmas or Maui.
Oh, Maui. Absolutely Maui. So did you like the song?
Yeah, I thought it was a lovely, lovely song
Yeah?
about Christmas and
One of your
postmen
favourites?
and the cat's rubbing his face on your mic.
I know. This could go terribly wrong.
Yeah, it was amazing. What do you
Yes.
think of it?
Yes.
One of your favourites?
No.
One of your favourite Christmas songs?
I'm very disappointed with it.
You're very disappointed,
In
right?
fact,
I'm very disappointed
If it was
too, then.
if it was a Christmas song, I probably wouldn't buy that album.
What would you rate it out of 7?
Oh, around about 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
Yeah.
See, 3 is a high and low on the 7 scale.
Yeah.
It's lower on the 10 scale,
All right. Okay.
so it's slightly higher on the 7 scale.
What? All right.
What would you rate Christmas as a whole?
Christmas as a whole.
Out of 7.
Out of 7. 7.
Right. What would you rate 12 Days of Christmas out of
What,
7?
the one we just did?
No, the original.
The original? I quite like it.
Out of 7?
I don't really understand it, but I quite like it. So I'd say about 5.5.
No halves, please.
Right, 5.
All right, that's dead middle then.
Yeah.
So what would you rate our one?
It's a difficult. I think it's going to really split the public in as people wanting to kill us and people wanting to shake our hands. So I think probably about 6.
Right. Okay. Fair
Out of
enough.
7 is that?
Out of 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good then.
It's
isn't
pretty
it?
good. Yeah.
Yeah. That was better than I was expecting when I said it.
Yeah, it's better than I was expecting you to say when you said it as well.
Right. Okay then.
All right. You off?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my lot.
I've got to
Got to go. Got things to do.
go. My mum's making me dinner.
No, I tell you what. Yeah, my mum said I've got to have a bath tonight and go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, I get overexcited.
Well, it's getting late because it
is
did
getting-
take us quite a long time to be able to get that sorted.
It did, and it's Christmas Eve tomorrow.
It's
and I
Christmas
haven't wrapped
Eve
up-
today.
Yeah, and I haven't wrapped up any presents yet.
It's Christmas Eve evening right now.
It is indeed.
Yeah, I haven't wrapped up any presents either.
Yeah.
But by Boxing Day, we would have unwrapped them.
Yeah.
So is it
but
worth it?
It's not even relevant to
What
this.
did you think of the presents you got at Christmas?
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, and also disappointed at the same time.
Well, yeah, depending
I was
on what one
terribly
you're talking
disappointed
about.
/ pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I was over the moon, devastated.
Don't you find it weird how your present that I've bought you is in this room right now and it's not wrapped up?
Oh right, okay. Well, I'm not one to go looking for presents, so
No,
yeah.
no. All right.
Okay.
Should we move on?
Yes, so let's move on.
What comes next?
I think it's a quiz next, isn't it?
Oh, a game.
A game. Sorry, a game.
So we're gonna have to have a game time sting, I think.
I think we will. Yeah.
All right, let's hit it.
Game time.
Woohoo! So you already mentioned a quiz. I assume a Christmas quiz because it's Christmas.
Well, it's a
Ish.
quiz. A Christmas.
Christmas.
A Christmas
It's
quiz.
a Christmas quiz.
It's a Christmas themed quiz. Yes.
So last year
Yeah.
for Christmas, before we started doing the podcast, only a couple of months before we started doing the podcast, it was kind of like the Father and Sundays, like the thing that started it. We did a quiz for our family, didn't we?
Oh, we did, yeah.
And we called it Quizmas.
Quizmas. Yeah. Well, it was all that we could do at that time, wasn't it?
And actually, at the time this has been released, we've probably done another Zoom Christmas.
Yes, we are planning on doing one on Christmas Day, sort of in the afternoon, evening, aren't we, for all the family?
Yeah.
I think probably that's going to become more sort of, I don't know, more popular, but people will, I think, do that more often now.
You know what was quite good about last Christmas, and sorry to just distract from the game, but this is just a brief conversation about Christmas, is last year, let's be honest, Christmas was a bit sad and lonely, yeah, because we went and disappeared up to my room for a bit to try and prep the quiz, whilst Becky was just sitting downstairs on her own and Mum was doing something like, I don't know,
the cat just
like
bit me. There might be.
But, and I felt really bad about that in hindsight as well, especially the fact that Becky's now moved out and stuff like that. But when it came to that quiz, everyone, and that's everyone was there, and that's not just family that we normally see on Christmas Day. That's because we've got a lot of family from across the country. Essentially, we've got some family in Yorkshire, Crawley, all places.
Yeah, Basildon, Wickford.
Sorry, Yorkshire was a big one to start on.
It was really. Everybody was probably thinking, "Oh, he's going to say all different places around the country," and yet it just came back to near where we live.
Yeah. It very quickly went Yorkshire, and then Crawley is kind of outskirts of London, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then Essex.
Yeah, and Essex, yeah.
But anyway, my point being is it meant that we actually saw people that we wouldn't normally see until a few days after Christmas all at once, which was quite nice. And we shall be doing that again.
Great.
Not to the same extent, because we haven't prepped a quiz.
Oh. Well, I'll do a little one.
But you've prepped a quiz for me.
I've prepped a quiz for you. And I've got a quiz, what did I call them? Stings.
Yeah, we call them stings.
Yeah, we call them stings.
And they're also called stings.
Oh, right. Do you want to play me sting?
Yes.
Go for it.
It's a jolly, holly Quizmas. I hope you're here to have some fun. The questions are the usual quality, but that's just typical of father and son.
Right, that was a great sting though, Dad. Sorry, I was a little bit thrown off. The cat's left your lap and is now terrorising the Christmas tree that's in my room.
He is. He's just gone for it again now.
Let's do it again.
No.
Stop it!
Okay.
That worked.
Are you ready for this then? Right, question 1.
Is this a hard quiz?
No.
No? All right.
Question 1.
How many questions?
What
are you doing? Stop it! He tied all the way under.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he's going to have to be evicted.
He might have to be removed in a second.
It's your own fault. You had a chance. You had so many chances. And
we
you
already
let
had to kick
yourself down.
Sam out for doing this.
Yes. Okay, question 1.
Question 1.
You can be able to do this?
Yep.
What is traditionally eaten on Christmas Day in Japan?
Japan? Oh, I know this.
A. Sushi. B. Turkey Twizzlers. Or C. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You will find if you go to Japan that on Christmas Day they traditionally eat Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I know, it's
KFC.
incredible, isn't it?
It's because it's very much Western culture.
Well, they believed it was.
Yeah.
I think at one point they thought that's what everybody was eating. I mean, no one was eating it, but like they thought everybody was eating it. But they all dress up as well as So,
chickens.
But then you've got these Colonel Sanders figures with Christmas hats on and
It's by
Santa
the fireplace
suits.
now.
Oh, he's an absolute
He's all over
nightmare.
here.
He's got one of them things off, look, and he's knocking it about now.
Oh, he's taking one of my baubles.
Yeah, he's taking one of your baubles.
Oh,
Right,
he's
question
underneath my
2.
chair.
What hides in the snow in Iceland preying on scruffy people? Is it A, a cat? Is it B, your mum?
Your wife, I think.
Your mum. No, I've actually written your mum. Or is it C, Jack Frostenson?
Jack
What
Frost
hides in the
Simpson.
snow in Iceland preying on scruffy people? Is it
Scruffy
A, a
people.
cat, B, your mum, or C, Jack Frostenson?
A cat.
That is correct. It's a killer cat. The
Like this
legend
one.
is that at night it waits in the snowdrifts, and if you walk along, and it doesn't just pick on anybody, it picks on people that actually are scruffy looking and not wearing nice clothes. So the idea is that you wear quite smart clothes, and you won't be attacked by the killer cat.
The killer cat.
Killer cat or your mum.
Or your mum.
Question 3.
Yes.
A typical Mexican Christmas will include Noche de Rambanos. But what does that mean? A, Night of the Sunglasses.
Ooh.
B, Night of the Radishes. Or C, I play the guitar and sing him songs at bedtime.
That last one is from my school nativity, where I was playing one of the 5 Mexicans.
Yeah, in the famous nativity where the 5 Mexicans come along and play songs on their guitars.
And you got me. I was giving him a guitar, so you got me to do an accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play the guitar, so you sing.
I brought you a guitar, so you can sing him songs at bedtime.
So what one is it?
Sorry to
Noche
any Mexican
de
listeners.
Rabanos.
What's the first one?
Night of the Sunglasses.
Yeah, I realised because you said Noche de Rabanos, as in Ray-Bans.
Night of the Radishes.
Night of the Radishes.
It is Night of the Radishes. And
I was going to say Night of the Sunglasses until I realised it was Ray-Banos.
And they do really elaborate sort of, you know how they do with pumpkins and carve out and things like that?
Yeah.
They do that with radishes.
Oh, interesting.
Oh no, the tree's nearly gone over.
Maui, you're going to have to... Right.
Okay.
I've moved him slightly.
On...
This has been a bit of a mess, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's
This
been a mess,
episode?
actually. I had so high hopes for this, but question 4. In Germany, they hide what in a Christmas tree? Is it A, money? Is it B, bratwurst? Or is it C, pickles?
See, pickles would be a... See, bratwurst is only... You've only said it because it's a German sausage. Pickles is something I could see, but I think the tradition is money, hence the reason we have chocolate coins.
You are incorrect.
Is it
It
pickles?
is pickles. They put pickles in their trees for some inexplicable reason.
Someone puts money in their trees, I'm sure.
Oh, we put money in our trees. But it's not the Germans. But let's stay in Germany for a second. Children put a shoe out overnight and in the morning it's filled with sweets if they've been good. But what is it filled with if they've been naughty? Is it A, coal, B, a branch or a twig from a tree, or is it C, the tears of an out-of-work clown?
Wow. See, the coal is the classic one, but that's not true for Germany. Yeah.
They put
The
pickles in their
tears-
trees.
The tears of out-of-work clowns, that's a lot of tears to hand out, and it's a lot of out-of-work
There's a lot
clowns.
of out-of-work clowns.
But it's a stick or a twig.
It is a stick or a twig.
He's going to take another ball off now.
It's not even my room and he's winding me up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's ignore that black monster in the corner.
There it goes.
Oh, he's got another one. Oh, no. Oh, God, he could play for someone. Anyway, question 6. In Catalonia, as well as 3 wise men, and as we've ascertained, 4 Mexicans.
5 Mexicans.
5 Mexicans, 3 wise men visiting the baby Jesus, there is a 4th. Right? There's a 4th person according to Catalonian legend and...
Yeah.
The others brought gold, frankincense and myrrh. But what did the 4th give? What did the 4th person gift the baby Jesus? Right?
Yep.
Was it A, a turd, B, some wine, or C, vouchers? Oh, I hate getting vouchers.
So, wow.
So yeah. So was it A, a turd, B,
Wine or vouchers?
yeah,
Wine.
you think it was wine?
Yeah, why would he give him a turd?
Well, Connor, you're wrong, really.
Is it a turd?
It is a turd, and I'm about to tell you why it's a turd as well. Do you want to know why it's a turd?
No.
No?
Now I do, yeah.
No, you don't want to know about
No, I
it.
do.
You don't. No.
Why is it a turd?
Well, basically, as he reads it from another thing,
Google.
yeah. Right. It's just a Catalan tradition, a cago tia or defecating log. Locals in Catalonia create a character out of a log, drawing a face on it and giving it a hat. They spend a fortnight feeding it with fruit, nuts and sweets. On Christmas Eve, the entire family beats a log with sticks and sings a traditional song that translates, "If you don't what's named well, I'll beat you with a stick until the log excretes all its contents." But there was a picture in like a manger of a bloke with his trousers down, like because he's about to do
a poo.
a poo, yeah.
Oh.
So again,
Was it a photograph?
it wasn't a photograph; it was an actual depiction of someone. So
You
you
know
got
a
that one wrong.
photograph is an actual depiction.
No, I meant it was like a model, a caricature of something. How do
It's a huge
question
forehead and
7?
stuff.
This is how do Venezuelan, and I'll say that again. How do Venezuelan? Why can't I say that? Venezuelan people travel to morning services during the Christmas period. Do they travel by roller skating? Do they travel by donkey? Or do they travel in specially themed buses that look like burritos?
Wow. You're really trying not to laugh.
No, it's not funny. What do you reckon? How do Venezuelan people travel to morning services during the Christmas period?
What's the
Roller
first one?
skating, donkeys, or specially themed buses that look like burritos?
Roller skating.
It is roller skating. They all roller skate in.
Donkeys are far too obvious.
Is it?
Yeah, and it seems cruel.
Well, it probably is quite cruel. But the roller skating, yeah. Okay. Right,
I imagine that's more of a modern tradition
Oh, no, they've been doing it since the olden days.
since early Christmas.
Since before, as we've ascertained, before roller skates, or BR as I like to call it.
Or
right.
BCBC.
Yeah. Anyway, question 8. Who was Ebenezer Scrooge's long-suffering work understudy in the Charles Dickens classic A Christmas Carol? Was it A, Tiny Tom, B, Bob Cratchit, or C, Rob Scratchit?
You see, the thing is, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, is when it comes to these quizzes, sometimes you think you could actually make this a little bit difficult. Obviously, Tiny Tom is not it because it's Tiny Tim, and he's the son anyway. And Bob Cratchit is like, yep. And then you just go in and just throw in the Rob Scratchit.
He's porky to his friends.
Your laugh as well has become more wheezy as
Oh,
this
it's 'cause I'm
podcast
old.
episodes have gone on.
So what is it?
Bob Cratchit.
Bob Cratchit. Yes, it is. Right, okay.
Wow.
Right. We're on to question 9.
I haven't turned the timer on. I see you keep looking at the timer.
Yeah, I keep
but-
thinking, yeah. Question 9. In the traditional Christmas song, very apt, The 12 Days of Christmas, which of these is correct? Is it A, 10 lords are leaking?
Oh, wow.
Is it B, 7 maids a milking? Or is it C, 11 pipers piping?
Well, it's 8 maids a milking. It's 10 lords a leaping. And it's 11 pipers piping. So 11 pipers piping is the correct one.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's true. I thought you was going to catch you out on that one. Yeah,
The
is he
cat's biting my foot.
He's biting your foot. Well, we cannot work in these conditions.
I wonder if he's been able to be heard on the recording.
I'm hearing him banging into
Yeah, he's
everything.
banging into everything.
Kyle, this is the final question then of my quiz mass.
His claws attached to my leg.
Can you name Santa's reindeer?
Oh, sorry, is that just me naming them?
Yeah.
Give me options.
I am not going to give you options this time.
All right.
I'm going to kind of tick them off.
All right. How many reindeer are we counting?
9.
9. Well, if we're doing 9, then one of them's Rudolph.
Yep.
Dancer and Prancer, Comet and Vixen, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. How many have I done?
You've done all but one.
Oh, he's got another ball. I've just confiscated one. So
Obviously, this is from the traditional.
Dancer and Prancer, Donner and Blitzen, Comet and Cupid. Donner and Cupid, and Bambi and the other one.
So you're missing one.
Yeah. Donna kebab. Donna. It's normally that rhymes. Dancer Prancer, Blitzen and Dixon's Cover Warehouse.
Oh my god.
No, I can't get the last one.
Okay, so if I read that, so there's Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and
Did I miss-
Rudolph, and Dasher.
Dasher.
But
Yes.
that's traditional. I would have accepted Swooper, Pooper, Horny, Krusty, and Ballback.
Wow.
So
you make
well done.
yourself laugh, don't you, a lot of the
I
time?
do, yeah. I know. I know that's terrible, but I do. So you've done quite well in that one. I think you probably got about 7 out of 10. No, actually, you probably got about 9 out of 10. No, you didn't get turd, did you?
You just making up the score.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think we've ever really kept score, have we?
We've done the occasional one, but like not always. But no, well done. No,
Thank you.
That was very well done there. I've obviously, I say this every week, but I've obviously got to rethink the way I do these quizzes because I make them far too easy for you.
So have you has that got you into the Christmassy mood, and also for people listening to this, got them more Christmassy again?
Well, I think probably we started talking and I was quite excited, and that might have got people thinking, wow, yeah, it's Christmas, come on, let's embrace it. And then I started moaning about Christmas, and they might have gone, oh. Then we did the 12 days of Christmas, as in shops and high street, and that's probably really brought people down and hit the deck. Then I wrote a song, and that's probably, people have probably got up and walked off anyway. And then now we've had that hilarity of the quiz, and yeah.
Right. So people don't need to listen to the whole podcast. We'll just send
They
them
just
this
play
bit,
that bit.
That bit explains the entire podcast. Well, yeah. There's a couple of other bits that's worth mentioning. I mean, there's a lot of things. To build up to Christmas, people make lists of what they want for Christmas, and there's normally big celebrations, sometimes big news. What's something that you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas? Are you talking to me about actually what I want for Christmas, or
I'm talking to you about something else.
something else?
Yeah.
What I want for Christmas, what I really like for Christmas.
Because now you've made it sound like whatever we're about to say isn't what you actually want for Christmas.
No. What I want for Christmas is
This
what
cat to stop playing with the ball balls.
Yeah, is what I've wanted for since the day I was born, what I was born for is I want to be a granddad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you'll get it?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think you might.
Really?
Yeah. But you might have to wait a bit.
Oh yeah.
You might have to wait for the actual Christmas, which is in the summer.
Well, yeah, when the baby was born in the summer. Yes. Well, yes, and the reason being is that I am going to be a granddad, as we've had some fantastic news, haven't we?
Yeah.
We have, and we've had to keep it quiet, which has been agonising because I was so excited about it. I am so excited about it. And the time recording, people still don't know, but as of Christmas Day, when we do that quiz that we spoke about, we're allowed to say that Annie and Chris are expecting.
Yeah. A child, that is, a human child.
Expecting something, yes, a human child. And that human child will be my grandson or granddaughter and will be your nephew or niece.
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
They're going to be grandfather and father and...
Yes. So we might
Uncle
have to change it. we might have to change the podcast to that. By that time, we might want to remove ourselves from father and son and recreate something. A bit like when people go bankrupt and then start a new firm under another name,
it's going to be
hoping
called
that no one will remember
Dad and
what
Child.
Yes.
Days.
But yes, what fantastic news that is.
You know what, though? I don't feel like it's enough.
No?
I don't feel like that's enough happiness within our family.
But that's one of my daughters. One of my daughters is expecting.
You know
what else could it be?
Well, I think what we need something is for the other daughter, my other sister.
Yeah.
I think what would be really nice if a long-term boyfriend was to propose. Don't you think that would be nice?
Shut the back door.
Shut it! Or even the front door.
Oh, was it the front door?
Yeah, normally.
Shut all doors. You're kidding me.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice.
Do you reckon he'll do it though?
Well, I think he might have already done it.
No way! Shut all the windows.
You already knew because he asked your permission.
He did. Yes, he did. Yes, bless him.
So Becky and Sam.
Oh,
we know very avid listeners of this podcast.
Yeah.
Not Al.
Not Al, no. Yeah, he's just someone completely different. He's so annoying, that guy, that penguin. The thing is, right?
From Belgium.
Yes. What incredible news! Not only am I going to be a granddad, but I'm also going to gain another son-in-law.
Not another one.
Not another one.
You're
wait
joking.
for 53 years and then two come along at once.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Unbelievable.
Overwhelming.
But yes, it's just...
I don't know if honestly, when it comes to Christmas, any present you receive is going to be difficult to top those two, innit?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. I will be very pleased if I receive anything.
I'm very excited. Oh, really? I'm very excited for them, and I'm very excited for other people to hear the news as well. And on both accounts,
that'll be good
there.
At the time of this podcast goes out, previous day, and the only reason we're saying this in this podcast,
are you having a laugh?
Is it the cat meowing at the door?
He's come in, wrecked everything, and now he's meowing to go out.
You can wait a couple minutes till we finish this podcast, yeah? Right.
I want to think about what you've done, Maui.
Yeah. I've got balls everywhere.
Yeah, he's got
my balls have gone everywhere.
Yeah. Yes, so wonderful news. So exciting.
Yeah.
Shut up. It's not your moment. So exciting. And I want to wish all four of them all the love in the world. Brilliant.
All of it? Do I get any?
Well, you can get some as well, yeah.
When I eventually...
No. The thing is, what's he doing now? This cannot happen again.
We can't have the cat in here again.
We cannot.
He was all right last week. He slept on the bed
run
the
out
entire
of balls.
time.
There's no point in going over there now. Probably shouldn't say that to him. It'd probably upset him even more. Yes. No. There's plenty of love to go round, but it's just a lovely time to hear such good news. When, let's face it, things have been a bit rubbish. So
I mean, in fairness, Becky and Sam have been together for 8 years.
They have, yeah. So they are rushing into things slightly. Which I'm a little bit concerned about. But, fingers crossed, everything will work out. So
I probably wouldn't say this to his face, but I quite like Sam.
No, I'm not absolutely 100% sure. But, it's not my choice, is it? He's an Arsenal supporter. It's not my choice, but, I've got a Becky, it's Becky's choice. That's fine.
Love you, Sam.
Love you, Sam. Right, okay. On that wonderful note.
And a little bean. Inside Annie,
yeah. Let's wish everybody a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Especially those people who sent in messages. Like, that's it.
Okay. Oh, right. Well, that was
Al.
Al always sends something. Yeah. So no. I just want a Merry Christmas to everybody. We do know we've got people that listen to this across various different countries, so I won't embarrass myself and you by trying to wish you Merry Christmas in your own language, because it's just going to be terrible. But I would like to just say, have a lovely time. I hope you've had a lovely time, and we'll be back with a look at the year gone past.
I feel like you've preempted. I think we should have done all the other closing stuff before we did that.
Yeah.
Should I do them quickly now?
Go on then, go for it.
Yeah, so if you did want to send a message, whether it be a Christmassy message or whether you want to say, make a complaint, comment, question, whatever you want to say, you can send that to us by going to our website, fatherandsundays.com. You can go to the contact page and you can send us a message on there. You can also opt whether you would like us to read it on the podcast or not, just in case you wanted to send something and didn't actually want us to read it. But on the website as well, you've also got all the episodes available on there, as well as links to all the different podcast platforms that you can get the podcast on. Remember to subscribe on any of those, and also we've got the shop page where you can help support the podcast, keep us going. About page, blog page. If there's something I'm missing, Dad, just say. And that's fatherandsundays.com. We've also on all the different podcast platforms I've mentioned. Remember to subscribe on those. Different social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Like and follow on those.
Yep, on those. Sorry, I was evicting the cat then.
Yeah,
so
no, I
I
noticed.
Stepped away from the microphone, but very well done.
Thank you.
I'm sure you did it great.
Is there anything else you want to mention?
No, it isn't.
No.
And I don't know why I said no, it isn't.
No.
That doesn't make sense.
For a podcast,
no, there isn't.
For a podcast we've been thinking about for a little bit and tried to prep as much as possible, this has been an utter mess.
It has been diabolical, and I can only apologise.
I do apologise. Dad got a bit overexcited. He said, this is going to be a longer podcast last week, and then he misjudged time on that first bit and cut us off a bit short.
Yes.
So
it's all my fault.
Yes and no. It is your fault.
Yes, it is my fault. No, it's not your fault.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, you just got a bit overexcited, and I said, we're only 10 minutes in.
Oh, right, okay.
It's all right. It's Christmas. It's the time for forgiving.
Is it?
And this extra long podcast is almost the same length as always all the other podcasts that we do.
Okay, I think if you listen to it, it'll feel like it's a lot longer.
Yeah, especially this bit.
Yeah, absolutely this bit.
Anyway.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Merry
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
And also...
Navidad.
The next podcast will be in the new year.
It will be. 2022.
Yeah, so see you in 2022 when we'll look at 2021.
We will do that.
In review.
We'll
give a review of it.
Yep. That's what review means. Okay.
Anyway. Bye then.
See ya.
Bye.